everyone, it's Nicole Wilkins with FitnessRx for Women, and this is my next question and answer segment where I took your questions from Facebook and I'm going to answer them for you today. The first question I have is, I've heard you can't build muscle and lose weight at the same time. My question is, should I train and eat to lose overall body fat to get a good base first and then focus on building muscle, or is it better to build first and then try to lose body fat? It is kind of difficult to try to decrease your body fat and be at a calorie deficit, increase your cardio, and build muscle at the same time. It's usually, either a cutting diet or a building diet, where your calories are higher, the cardio is lower, you can put that food into the muscle when you're training. However, if you don't have good muscle base before you start decreasing your body fat, you're not going to have the definition that you're looking for once your body fat is down low enough. So if you have a lot of weight to lose, what I would recommend is during the same time as you are decreasing your calories to lose weight, still lift as heavy as you can so you can sustain the muscle you have and possibly try to build a little bit in the process. There will eventually come a point where your body won't be able to build a whole lot more, but you are going to find yourself lean enough where you can see kind of where your weak areas are and where your strong areas are, and then you can increase your calories a bit and then push that food into the muscle. And it's a process that takes a long time. So definitely try to decrease your body fat right now and still lift heavy. And then, over time when you get into more of a comfortable weight, then reassess your goals. The next question I have is, I tend to gain muscle easier on my arms. My legs are lacking. For a person like me to build larger, stronger legs, what exercises would you suggest and how often should I be training? Thank you. For someone who's looking to build muscle in their legs, I would split your legs into 2 different workouts. Do quads one day and hamstrings one day. On the days where you're training your quads, I would do compound movements, squats with the barbell, do walking lunges, definitely do hack squats, front squats, like mix it up. And I'm always a huge fan of high volume, so don't get stuck on, I have to do 4 sets of 10. Do 6 sets of 15, or do 20 reps. Get as much blood flow as you possibly can to that muscle, and that's going to help with the building phase. Don't go through the motions, just really try to lift as heavy as you can for as many reps as you can. Is it okay to work out 7 days a week? I let myself get heavy and out of shape. I'm 55 years old, and this year I'm turning it around. Since the first of the year, I have worked out 7 days a week with only a few days off, 2 weeks when I was ill. But people kept telling me that you have to have rest days. My problem is motivation. If I take 1 day off, it is too easy to take 2 and then 3. Am I hurting my results by 7-day workouts? My 2 worst areas after almost 6 months are my lower abdominals and the top of my legs. I am a huge fan of rest days. I think training 6 days a week and having 1 day off is really important. During the rest day, you allow your body to recover. And, a rest day for everyone could be a little different. Maybe you want to do a little bit more of an active rest where you do yoga or you go to Pilates, something that's lower impact. Maybe you just go for a walk outside if you have a dog. Something that may trick you to think that you're training really hard if that's a mental block for you. But it's really important to let your body recover, because then you're constantly just beating it down, and then you can get sick or you can get injured, and then it can prevent muscle building and all those things. So try to incorporate a rest day if try to incorporate that rest day. It's really important. And the next question I have is, what are some good exercises for inner thighs that do not require a machine? Obviously, wide leg squats, so sumo squats where your feet are really wide and your toes are pointed out at a 45-degree angle, and then as you squat, your knees go out in the same direction as your toes. That's a good one. Laying on your back, extending your feet up in the air, and then straddling and then bringing your legs together. Although that might look very awkward, it's great for the inner thighs. And the third one is laying on your side and taking your top leg and bending it over, and then with the bottom leg lifting it up so that your heel is pointed up toward the ceiling, if that makes sense. So lay on your side, top leg over the bottom, and then lift your bottom leg up as high as you can so you focus on the inner thigh. So those are my questions for this week. Until next week, keep asking your questions on the FitnessRx for Women Facebook page, and I'll be back here every Friday to answer them for you. Until then, keep living the fit life.